What? It's disturbing in here, guys. Very disturbing.
Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It is a gorgeous day at the cottage today. I'm very happy to be here getting some jobs done, but I thought today as well I could give you a proper tour of the house and kind of show you what we've been doing so far, what our plans are, a real deep dive. So let's start with the garden. It is currently the ugliest part of the house. It's been a fire pit, it's been a dumping ground, and it's messy. Also, it's summer and everything is just growing crazy, and yeah, it's just a mess, but I'll show you. Just beautiful. Yeah. And here is the side of the cottage. We've removed most of the render and we had some help on this side of the house. We did the front ourselves. So this is the front of our cottage. Hopefully you can see, I can't see super well, but it all had concrete render on the front, and so we removed it all because it was causing a lot of damp issues, and because it's a natural stone building it shouldn't have concrete render on because it traps moisture inside. I'm back. I lost my train of thought over there. But yes, we did this last summer, about around this time last year. This is when we took off the render here, and it has dried out beautifully, the stone. And as it's a listed building, we had to get listed building consent to be able to remove the render, even though it was concrete render that shouldn't have been on in the first place. It's such a wild process. But yeah, we got the permission to take it off and either leave it exposed if it was in a good enough condition and repoint with lime mortar, or re-render with lime render. So what we've decided is, for the front, it's just so stunning, we would like to leave the front exposed and get around to repointing eventually. And for the side, this is where the weather hits quite badly on this side of the house. It's like where all the wind and the rain comes, so we're probably gonna lime wash it. I'm struggling though because I'm happy to lime wash it, but when it had the concrete render on, you can see it's this bright white colour. And when it was all over the house, this is like a south facing garden, so we get a lot of sun here, which is fantastic, but it just meant like it was blinding. The light on this white render was just blinding, so I'm not sure what to do when it comes to lime wash. I know you can get pigment in it, but then I'm like, well, what colour pigment? Because I don't really want like a yellow house, or yeah, I'm struggling to know what to do. We still have a little bit to come off as well. It's just one of those things, isn't it? You get like 75% done with everything and then it's just never finished. We'll get there, we will get there. But let's go inside. It's gorgeous today. It just makes the house feel so light and airy. So this is our entrance hallway, which I'm obsessed with because I've always wanted a hallway in the house. I'll just shut this door. A little bit of time has passed. Our contractor's here and there's so much going on. Been talking bathrooms and ensuites and stuff, so the tour might not be as, I mean, it's noisy, it's so noisy, as smooth as I had planned it, but I will still do it because otherwise I haven't really got a video here. So yes, on with the tour. It's a bit of a mess in here, guys. And it's noisy, so I'm going to shut this door behind me. Hopefully you can filter out some of that noise. But yeah, this is the master. I mentioned in my last video we had to put a legal staircase up to the attic because it was a kind of death trap, really. Insert image here. And because we wanted it to be a bedroom for our daughter and a proper bedroom, we put in a bespoke staircase. But that meant it was going to cut into our bedroom a little bit, just because of the spaces that we had. I don't know the technical terms, but yeah, to fit it in, it had to jut into our bedroom headspace a little bit here. And it's something that I was a bit freaked out about at first, because obviously I was kind of thinking, is it gonna feel really low when you come in? Is it gonna be squared and boxed off? But thankfully our joiners who fitted it and did it all have just done the most beautiful job incorporating it into the room. It just looks seamless now. It's like I can't even remember what it looked like before, and I can't imagine it not being there. It's added so much character, and yes, I love it. and we've got a little cupboard, and then that's going to be our ensuite in there. So much I could say, there's just so much to say in so little time. That's another project though that we had to get listed building consent for, of course, which was accepted obviously because we went ahead and did it. Just something that, again, we are very grateful for, that of anything that we've wanted to change in the house that we've needed permission for has been accepted, and has been accepted within literally like 5 weeks from submitting an application. At some point I will do a video on listed building consent if anyone's interested, because it's been something that we've learnt a lot about from once we acquired a listed building. We've learnt a lot about it, and we know that it's kind of one of those things that a lot of people don't have much luck with, and can be a really stressful and not an easy thing to go about, especially when you're renovating or trying to restore a period property. So that's a video for another day, but I've definitely learned some things that I think could be useful to people. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you would be interested in seeing. This will be the ensuite. I love that it's got a beautiful sash window in here. And then also the ceiling we have raised up this high because it was just where you can see the wall here. That's where it stopped, but then they had to remove the ceiling, and then when it was up we were like, actually we really like this because it just looks so, makes the space feel a lot bigger. I don't want to talk too loud. Moving on. That's the door we just came in. Let's go through here. It's going to be my walk-in closet. Another room I'm very excited about. It's a dream room. So we knocked through here to create another entranceway. So I literally get out of my bed, wander through to my walk-in closet. I'm gonna have fitted open units all along here. We didn't want to block off this door because I don't really feel like there was a need to. It just takes off another room to the house. We're gonna have fitted units that can go in front of it. So the idea is that we're just gonna basically lock it and leave it because it'll be covered. You won't see any evidence of it from the inside of this room. You'll see the door on the other side, but it's just gonna be more of a feature from that hallway on the other side of this door. Lovely fireplace that's gonna go in here that I'm gonna spray in a more neutral colour when I've decided the colour scheme for in here. And this has views out to the garden. Dirty, dirty garden, dirty, dirty window. Okay, so we're gonna go into the upstairs landing. Is here. Renovation life. Building, site, life. Something banging. Radio 2. Vibes. Okay, so it's gonna be a bit dark in here because we have no lighting. We'll open this. Here, there's some light into the hallway because we've got no electricity and power. Well, we've got electricity, but it's not running power or lighting through here at the minute. But as you come up the stairs, there's the master. This is our hallway, upstairs hallway down here. One of my jobs today actually is to pull out all of the nails and tidy up this beam because it was covered before, and when we obviously fixed the ceiling and everything, we decided to keep it exposed because we were like, it's a gorgeous original beam. So I need to tidy it up, I need to follow through on that. Through here we have a family bathroom in here. It is disgusting. Like, I don't even want to go inside, it's foul. It's just, hello, it's just disgusting. But the plan is that we would probably, when we get round to doing this bathroom is probably the very bottom of all of the things at this house. Like, we'll move in here without this done, and when we can afford it, we'll do it. But we would like to open up that more and maybe do like a nice vaulted glass ceiling vibe in there to bring in more light and just more character and height. That's the plan, but it's a plan that's probably a long way down the line. It's just disgusting. Look at that toilet seat. Like, what? It's disturbing in here, guys. Very disturbing. Sometimes I'll wash things in the bath But yeah, I tend not to spend much time in there. And last but not least is this little end room, which is gonna be Ben's office. It's not huge, but it's a good size for a little home office. Ben works from home, so, well, kind of hybrid. He goes on site 1 day a week, but the rest of the time's at home, which is lovely. And at the moment it's been really difficult because we're living in a lodge and there's not many places he can work privately, so it's always a bit of a juggle. So it's going to be really nice when we move in that he's going to have this space at the very end of the house. You can shut the door. There's no reason to come down here unless you come into the office. So he's got privacy and quietness, and I think it'll be better for me as well, because if he's in here working and I'm with our daughter getting on with stuff, or it just feels like I can get on with things and I'm not interrupting him. We're not on top of each other in each other's space, and yeah, it's like he's gone to work, but he gets to open the door for little chats and coffees and lunch and stuff. So noisy. And then up there is the attic, which you've seen in my last video with the view instead. Oh my goodness. But I will show you that another time properly. This is the original banister here, but the spindles weren't original and they were too short, they weren't legal. So we had new ones put in here. This is the living room, which you saw a little sneak peek of on my last video as well. Gorgeous sash, windows which I adore with shutters, which are currently off because I'm trying to remove the paint. I feel like this is another room. Oh my gosh. I forgot that that door had come off its hinges. So I can't shut it. I don't even know what to do right now. Okay. I was just going to try and get the noise down a bit for you, but never mind. I'm exhausted. Let's pop a squat. Yes, I feel like this is another room that isn't going to be the priority to be finished, and because it's a great storage room. And for us to move in, it's more important that the kitchen, dining area is done. Our bedrooms, our bedroom, Daphne's bedroom, our daughter, she's called Daphne, I don't know if I mentioned that. Important for our master bedroom, my daughter's bedroom, and the ensuite and the kitchen dining area all to be finished to move in, to be able to live life. Yeah, to be able to live life, literally, without feeling like we're on a building site, because I wouldn't be able to cope with that. And my daughter starts school in September. She's been at preschool for the past year, and I cannot believe she's starting school in September. It's blowing my mind. So by the time we move in, she'll have already started school. It's just a lot of life going on. So originally we had planned to move in here this summer, but it's been delayed, obviously. Oh, hello, who's that? Ben? Thierry? Ben?
Bonjour.
Hello. Do you want to say hello?
Voilà.
Do you want to say hi? No, he's not ready. We're just going to see your dusty tushy on the way out. He's not ready. He's not ready to be exposed on the YouTube world. Can't remember what I was saying now. Yes, we've got a lot of life going on in the background of this renovation. Why does that happen? Like, it seems like a great idea when you do it and you're like, yeah, and then loads of life happens and things just change, but you've still got a house to finish and to do. It's all great. It's like, yeah, I go up and down a lot. I'm in a good place right now with the house and the reno. I'd say probably the past few months have been in a bad place, feeling very negative about it, just to be real. Just with not hitting time targets and things going wrong, and yeah. That's my cue to shut up. Another video I'd like to do at some point. I'm just gonna hope that you can hear me if I talk loudly. But another video I would like to do at some point is talking through our lime plaster journey, because we've had such a journey with lime plaster and taking off a lot of the gypsum which was on our external facing walls, which was causing a lot of damp. Just how having the external concrete render on, it was like sandwiching in. Anyway, that's too noisy, we can't talk about that now. We'll do it another time. But yeah. I've come outside because it's so noisy and I can't finish my tour, guys. I can't go anywhere. I'm gonna have to go back to the oil tank. The sound of birds is a lot nicer than the sound of that, right? Isn't it such a nice day? This makes all the difference to me and my mood and my motivation. A beautiful day that's not windy, birds are singing, it's lush and green. I feel alive. So obviously I've missed out the kitchen dining space because, let me just show you here. You see this, where's my hand? There. That we've just had fitted some gorgeous wooden French doors in the Georgian style. And we've had to put the cover over because the paint hasn't arrived yet for me to paint them. So they're primed, but we're just trying to protect them right now until the paint arrives. So our contractor did all that to keep them protected, like boarded it up a bit. And so it's made the kitchen dining area like very dark. And again, we have no lights in there yet. The electric's in, but we have no lights. So when it's come off, I'll do you a kitchen room show because it's the star of the show, to be honest. And if you've seen my Instagram at Lime's Cottage, you will see some more of the plans, and I've done some videos on our kitchen design plans and the gorgeous tiled floors that we've got, which are also in the hallway, which you might have seen, but they're covered up in the hallway. Tractor's coming. Lovely tractor. So our house is located in a lovely little hamlet as well, in a little dip, but we're very close to our nearest town as well, so I love the location. It's just, there's a farm down the road and there's a lot of tractor activity, which I don't mind. It's just not great for my videos, is it? Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to go and take the nails out of my beam now. So I might bring you along to see a bit of that as well if you want. As I was saying about the new French doors over there, I've got everything else that I need, just waiting for the paint to arrive. And so today I thought if the paint arrived, I would make a good start on it. So I wanted to show you my new painting pants because I love them. Very excited about them because I wanted some pants that were designated for like just painting in, that could get messy, but they're expensive just to buy work pants and they don't really do my size for ladies and things like that. So I found these in TK Maxx for a tenner and I was like, do you know what, I love them. And they're great for painting. They actually look like decorated paint pants. The back pockets are not functional, they're fake. A bit disappointing, but every other pocket is functional and opens and I can store stuff in them. Yes. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bonus. Right, I better go now. I'd finished doing the beam, I didn't even have time to film like an after shot of how it looked because I had to rush off and pick up my daughter from preschool. So I'll have to do that next time I'm at the house now. But thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know any thoughts in the comments to any of the questions that I asked throughout, any of my musings and mind ramblings. That would be super helpful. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.